Hare Krishna, Bhagavad Gita 8:15. Mamapetya punarjanma Dukhalayam-asasvatam Napnimantam atmana samsiddhim paramam gatim. After attaining me, the great souls who are yogis in devotion never return to this temporary world, which is full of miseries, because they have attained the highest perfection. Lord Krishna is calling this material world Dukhalayam-asasvatam. It is full of miseries and temporary. So, the practice of Krishna consciousness is meant to attain apavargasya. It's mentioned in the Bhagavatam 129. The ultimate liberation is going back to the spiritual world. It liberates us from this materialistic way of life. It is called pavargasya in 129. So pavargasya means material lifestyle, and this pavarga represents also 5 important syllables of the Sanskrit alphabet. And Srila Prabhupada in a lecture explains the meaning of each of these letters as elements, essential elements of the materialistic way of life, which is Dukhalayam. By studying these, we can understand the meaning of Dukhalayam. Why is this important? The devotee must have knowledge of the material world, material knowledge and spiritual knowledge together, so that we can avoid the materialistic way of life and adopt the saintly life of devotional practice. The first letter of this alphabet is Parishva, hard work. People in this world work very hard because they want money. With money they can get sense gratification. You find that also in the Karma Kanda section of the Vedas. One performs dharma to get artha, wealth. And when one gets wealth, one can fulfill one's material desires. Although Karma Kanda is pious way of life, in this material world, that's rarely attained. Mostly people are also engaging in sinful activities against the scriptures. You see these mind workers working very, very hard. And they work so hard, then we come up to the second syllable of the Sanskrit alphabet. Phena, foam. Foam is coming from the mouth of the horse, and that represents exhaustion. So they become very exhausted, and all their labor is useless. It's a useless waste of time. Brings us to the third letter, Ma. That useless waste of time. That because it's all asasvatam, it's very temporary. But it does not, it's useless because you collect wealth But that does not mean you are going to enjoy it. Lord Krishna explains that in the Uddhav Gita, 11th canto. He tells Uddhav, yeah, like bees are collecting honey and nectar from the flowers and store it in the beehive. But finally, then the honey thief comes and takes it to enjoy. So it does not mean that you collect it, that you will enjoy it. Your family members may enjoy it, or the tax bill may come, or a court case come, or a divorce, and you lose everything. That we see that many times. Therefore, materialistic life means, yeah, we may have some possessions for enjoyment for the body, but then one is in fear, and that's the fourth syllable, bhaya, fear, and especially fear for death. Because finally, and that's the last letter, the Brit, Mrtya or death comes. And what is the reward at the end of all your endeavor? You are going to die. You are going to live. So it's important that we understand the fertility of material life and engage ourselves fully in the devotional service of the Lord. That therefore bhakti is recommended. It says the yogis in devotion, that just by engaging in devotional service, we fulfill also our the basic desires, the basic needs of the body, the basic sense gratification. We engage, we offer food to Krishna, and then we enjoy it. But that's different. That's in a different consciousness. So devotee fully engaged in this service and absorbed in devotional service, in devotion for Krishna, is apavargasya. He's already liberated because he uses body, mind, and works in the service of Krishna. And then he's always happy, he smiles. You see all these materialistic people, they may have so many things, but rarely they smile. They are not happy inside. So, therefore, hearing Krishna's words here, we should follow in the footsteps of the saintly yogis and act as a yogi in devotion, always engaged in devotional service. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Jai Prabhupada.